Welcome back to Sipping on Wellness, where I will guide you through cozy, approachable wellness rooted in science and sprinkled with practical everyday tips. Every fall, as the leaves turn golden and the air gets that crisp bite, I find myself craving hearty, soul-warming dishes. Think steaming bowls of butternut squash soup, roasted root vegetables, and a sprinkle of herbs, and warm mugs of chamomile tea that seem to settle both my body and mind. There's something almost magical about how the cooler weather and shorter days pull us toward these comfort foods. What's amazing is that it isn't just coincidence. Psalms chapter 104, verse 14 reminds us, He makes grass grow for the cattle and plants for people to cultivate, bringing forth food from the earth. God designed creation to provide what we need in each season. And now modern science confirms that seasonal foods contain the nutrients that help support us right when our bodies need them most. Isn't that a beautiful harmony? Today we'll explore how fall foods nurture your gut microbiome, why gut health affects everything from mood to immunity, and practical tips you can bring to your table this week. Here's what I've learned over the years. These fall foods don't just soothe us emotionally or warm us up on chilly evenings. Many of them, from pumpkins to fermented goodies, are powerhouse allies for our gut health, which, as we'll explore today, is a cornerstone for our energy, mood, and even immune system as the seasons shift. This episode is all about the incredible gut-mood connection and how seasonal foods, think vibrant squashes, earthy root veggies, and tangy fermented treats, can nourish not just your belly, but also the trillions of microbes that make up your gut microbiome. We'll dive into the science, share simple recipes, and offer strategies to help your digestion smooth and your spirits lift during these cozy, introspective months. So grab a warm drink, settle in, and let's talk about how to make your gut thrive this fall. A quick word of wisdom before we get started. I'm not your doctor, and this podcast isn't a substitute for a professional medical device. I'll share what the research says, what I've learned, and what might support you. But before making changes to your diet or health routine, always check in with a qualified healthcare provider or practitioner. Now let's get into today's episode. Let's set the stage with a quick look at why gut health is such a big deal, especially as we transition into fall. Your gut is like a bustling, vibrant city inhabited by trillions of microbes. Bacteria, fungi, and other tiny organisms that collectively form what's known as your microbiome. When this internal city is thriving and balanced, it's like a well-run metropolis. Digestion flows smoothly, inflammation stays low, and your immune system is primed to fend off seasonal bugs. A healthy microbiome helps break down food efficiently, absorb nutrients effectively, and even produce vitamins that support overall wellness. But when this delicate balance tips due to poor diet, stress, or environmental shifts, things can go awry. You might notice bloating, irregular digestion, unexpected fatigue, or even mood swings like anxiety or a touch of the blues. These symptoms can feel amplified in fall for a few key reasons tied to the season's unique rhythm. First, shorter days mean less time spent outdoors soaking up sunlight, which can reduce vitamin D levels and impact serotonin production, a key player in mood regulation. This shift can subtly affect how your gut and brain communicate, potentially leading to sluggish digestion or low energy. Second, fall's cooler weather often brings heavier, richer foods to our tables. Think creamy casseroles, cheesy dips, or decadent desserts that can strain digestion if not balanced with lighter, fiber-rich options. These indulgent dishes, while comforting, can sometimes overwhelm the gut microbiome, especially if they're low in the diverse fibers that beneficial bacteria crave. And third, as we edge closer to the holiday season, stress starts to creep in, whether it's planning family gatherings, managing budgets, or navigating social expectations. Add in the occasional glass of wine or sugary holiday treat, and you've got a recipe for disrupting gut balance, as both stress and excess sugar can feed less friendly microbes at the expense of the good ones. This makes fall a critical time to nurture your microbiome with foods that are naturally abundant this season, that not only taste amazing, but also support your gut's ecosystem, helping you feel energized, balanced, and ready to embrace the cozy months ahead. Let's talk about the gut-brain axis. About 90% of serotonin, the neurotransmitter that helps you feel calm, happy, and focused, is produced in the gut, not the brain. That means your digestion and your mood are constantly in conversation. That's right, those warm, fuzzy feelings or that sense of clarity you get after a good day often start in your digestive tract. Gut microbes play a starring role here, helping to produce and regulate serotonin, as well as other chemicals that influence mood, focus, and even your sleep quality. When your microbiome is diverse and thriving, it sends positive signals to your brain, promoting emotional resilience and mental clarity, which are especially crucial during fall's darker, moodier days. When your gut microbiome is well fed with fiber-rich and probiotic foods, your brain chemistry gets a boost too. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22 tells us a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Isn't that incredible? Scripture spoke of joy as medicine long before science discovered serotonin. It's a reminder that faith and reason walk hand in hand. God designed our bodies so joy and nourishment are intertwined, and when we tend to one, the other thrives too. On the flip side, when your microbiome is out of balance, a state called dysbiosis, you might notice more than just digestive woes. Dysbiosis has been linked to increased feelings of anxiety, mild depression, or that foggy headedness that makes it hard to concentrate on work or enjoy your favorite fall activities. This imbalance can occur when harmful bacteria outnumber the beneficial ones, often due to a diet low in fiber, high in processed sugars, or disrupted by chronic stress. In the fall, the combination of less daylight, richer foods, and holiday stress can exacerbate this, making it easier for dysbiosis to take hold. For example, imagine coming home from a chilly evening walk, feeling a bit worn down from a long day. You heat up a bowl of roasted butternut squash mixed with quinoa and top it with a spoonful of tangy sauerkraut. This meal doesn't just fill your belly. It's packed with fiber and probiotics that feed the good bacteria in your gut, which in turn support serotonin production, helping to lift your mood and stabilize your energy. By intentionally choosing seasonal foods that promote microbial diversity, like fiber-rich vegetables, whole grains, and fermented goodies, you're not just nourishing your body, but giving your mind the tools to stay balanced and resilient, even as the days grow shorter and colder. Today's episode is powered by Rosebud's Real Food, the perfect partner for fall cooking. Their small batch seasonings make it so easy to add flavor and nourishment to an anti-inflammatory lifestyle, with no fillers, no hidden ingredients, and only clean, wholesome blends. These spices bring out the best in fall favorites like roasted squash, hearty soups, and warm grain bowls. They've become a staple in my kitchen. I reach for them daily, not just for the taste, but for wellness too. If you'd like to try them for yourself, grab my affiliate link in the show notes and bring real food flavor to your fall table. Now, let's talk about the fall stars you'll want to pile onto your plate to support your gut microbiome, all of which are naturally abundant this season and bursting with flavor and nutrition. These foods are like nature's gift to your gut, perfectly timed to help you thrive in the fall. Pumpkins are more than just a Halloween decoration or pie ingredient. They're a gut health powerhouse. They're loaded with soluble fiber, like pectin, which acts as a prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut and promoting a diverse microbiome. They're also rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, a key nutrient for supporting your immune system and maintaining a healthy gut lining. Plus, when cooked, pumpkins are gentle on digestion, making them ideal for sensitive stomachs. Try it. Blend a creamy pumpkin soup with a splash of coconut milk for richness and a pinch of ginger to aid digestion. Add a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds for extra fiber and crunch. Winter squashes are versatile, delicious, and gut-friendly. They're packed with fiber that feeds healthy microbes while being naturally sweet without causing sharp blood sugar spikes, thanks to their low glycemic index. Their vibrant carotenoid acts as antioxidants, helping to reduce inflammation and support the integrity of your gut lining, which is crucial for preventing issues like leaky gut. You can roast, mash, or stuff them for endless meal possibilities. Try it. Slice squash into rings, toss with olive oil and rosemary, and roast until golden for a sweet, savory side dish that's as nourishing as it is tasty. Root vegetables are the ultimate grounding foods for fall, offering earthy flavors and stellar gut benefits. They're excellent sources of prebiotic fibers like inulin, which nourish beneficial gut bacteria and promote microbial diversity. Their complex carbohydrates help stabilize blood sugar and provide steady energy, keeping you fueled through chilly days. Beets, in particular, support liver detoxification with compounds like betalains, which can ease the digestive load by aiding toxin clearance. Try it. Roast a sheet pan of carrots and parsnips with a drizzle of tahini and a sprinkle of fresh thyme for a nutrient-packed dish that's both cozy and gut supportive. Fermented foods are like a direct deposit of probiotics, like beneficial bacteria that add diversity to your microbiome. Sauerkraut and kimchi, with their tangy crunch, pair beautifully with hearty fall meals, while kefir or plain yogurt can balance the richness of seasonal dishes. These foods introduce beneficial microbes that help crowd out harmful ones, improving digestion and supporting mood via the gut-brain axis. Look for unpasteurized versions to ensure live cultures. Try it. Add a spoonful of sauerkraut alongside roasted chicken and mashed sweet potatoes for a zesty, probiotic boost that complements the meal's warmth. Now that we've highlighted these gut-friendly fall superstars, let's bring them to life with some easy, delicious meal ideas that make incorporating them into your routine feel effortless and joyful. These recipes blend flavor with microbiome support, perfect for busy weeknights or cozy weekend gatherings, and they're designed to keep your gut happy while celebrating the season's bounty. Breakfast. Start your day with pumpkin overnight oats. Mixed rolled oats with a scoop of canned pumpkin puree, a tablespoon of chia seeds for extra fiber, a dash of cinnamon for warmth, and a drizzle of maple syrup for a touch of sweetness. Top with a handful of crushed walnuts for healthy fats and a satisfying crunch. This combo delivers prebiotics from the pumpkin and chia to feed your gut microbes, plus protein to keep you full and energized. Prep it the night before in a mason jar for a grab-and-go morning that feels indulgent yet nourishing. Let's look at lunch. Try a vibrant roasted beet and arugula salad with crumbled goat cheese, a handful of pumpkin seeds for texture, and a simple lemon vinaigrette to brighten the flavors. The beets provide prebiotic fiber to nourish your gut bacteria. Arugula's bitter compounds stimulate digestion, and the seeds offer magnesium to calm your nervous system. It's a light yet filling meal that's perfect for a crisp fall day and supports both gut and mood health. Let's talk dinner. Warm up with a creamy butternut squash soup spiced with fresh ginger to aid digestion, served alongside a slice of crusty sourdough bread topped with a forkful of spicy kimchi. The squash and ginger deliver prebiotic fiber to feed your microbiome, while the kimchi's probiotics add diversity, and sourdough's natural fermentation makes it easier to digest than standard bread. This meal is like a cozy hug in a bowl, perfect for chilly evenings. Let's end with a snack. For a quick pick-me-up, enjoy a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt mixed with a pinch of cinnamon and slices of roasted apple. The yogurt provides live probiotics to seed your gut, apples offer pectin to feed those microbes, and cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar for steady energy. It's a simple, satisfying snack that feels like a fall treat without overloading your system. Each of these meals thoughtfully combines prebiotics, fiber to feed good bacteria, and probiotics, live cultures to seed the gut, creating a powerful synergy that supports microbial diversity and keeps your digestion humming smoothly. They are simple enough to fit into your daily routine while leveraging fall's abundant flavors to maximize gut health benefits, making wellness feel both delicious and achievable. With these tasty recipes in mind, let's smoothly transition to some practical everyday tips to keep your gut happy as you savor fall's comforting flavors. These strategies are designed to complement those seasonal foods and ensure your digestion stays smooth and efficient, even as you indulge in the season's heartier dishes. First, chew more slowly. Digestion begins in your mouth, where saliva starts breaking down food before it even hits your stomach. Take time to chew thoroughly. Aim for 20 to 30 chews per bite. Helps break down fiber-rich fall foods like squashes and root vegetables, reducing strain on your stomach and intestines. This simple act also signals your brain to release digestive enzymes, improving nutrient absorption and preventing bloating. Try putting your fork down between bites to slow your pace and savor the flavors. Number 2, balance rich meals with bitters. Fall's heavier dishes like creamy casseroles or cheesy gratins can sometimes overwhelm digestion if they dominate your plate. Number 3, stay hydrated. Cooler fall weather can trick you into drinking less water as you're not sweating as much as in the summer. But hydration is crucial for smooth digestion. Water helps fiber move through your system, preventing constipation and supporting nutrient absorption. Aim for 8 to 10 glasses daily and lean into warm options like herbal teas, think peppermint or ginger, or clear broths to stay cozy and hydrated, especially on chilly days. Number 4, move after meals. A gentle 10 to 15 minute walk after eating, even just a stroll around your neighborhood to admire the fall foliage, helps regulate blood sugar and supports gut motility by stimulating peristalsis, the contractions that move food through your digestive tract. This light movement can prevent that sluggish feeling after a hearty meal and boost your mood with a dose of fresh air. Bundle up in a cozy scarf and make it a ritual to wind down your day. Number 5, mind portion sizes. Fall comfort foods like casseroles, pies, or roasted vegetable medleys can be dense and calorie rich, which can lead to bloating or sluggishness if portions are too large. Stick to moderate servings. Think a fist-sized portion of roasted veggies or a small bowl of soup, and pair with lighter sides like a green salad or a spoonful of sauerkraut to balance the meal. This keeps your gut from feeling overwhelmed while still letting you enjoy the season's flavors. As we flow from these practical tips, let's take a moment to debunk some common myths about gut health that might be clouding your approach to wellness this fall. Clearing up these misconceptions will help you make informed choices and set the stage for a thriving microbiome during a cozy season. Myth: fiber always causes bloating. Not true. Bloating often happens when you ramp up fiber intake too quickly or skimp on water, not because fiber itself is the problem. Fiber from fall foods like pumpkins, sweet potatoes, and beets is essential for feeding beneficial gut bacteria, but a sudden jump from a low-fiber diet can overwhelm your system. Myth: all fermented foods are probiotic. This is a common mix-up. Only fermented foods with live, active cultures like raw, unpasteurized sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, or unsweetened yogurt deliver probiotics that benefit your microbiome. Many shelf-stable or pasteurized versions, like most store-bought pickles or canned sauerkraut, are heat-treated, which kills the beneficial bacteria. Always check labels for live cultures or consider making your own fermented food at home for maximum gut support. Myth: gut health is only about digestion. Far from it. Your gut influences a wide range of symptoms: mood, immunity, inflammation, and even skin health. A balanced microbiome supports serotonin production for better mood stability, strengthens your immune response to fend off fall colds, and reduces systematic inflammation that can manifest as acne, joint pain, or fatigue. It's a whole body game changer that goes way beyond just keeping your stomach happy. Myth: you need to eat the same foods year-round for gut health. Nope. Seasonal eating naturally introduces variety, which is crucial for microbial diversity. Fall squashes, root vegetables, and greens provide unique fibers and nutrients that complement summer's lighter fare, keeping your microbiome dynamic and resilient. Rotating with the seasons ensures your gut gets a broad spectrum of nutrients to thrive. Myth: probiotics fix everything. While probiotics from foods like yogurt or kimchi are fantastic for seeding your gut with beneficial bacteria, they're only part of the equation. Prebiotics, like the fiber in root veggies or apples, are equally critical, as they act as food for the good bacteria already in your gut. A balanced diet that includes both prebiotics and probiotics, alongside a variety of seasonal produce, is what creates lasting, sustainable gut health. Now let's dive into some listener-inspired questions, each addressing a common gut health concern for fall, with practical, actionable solutions to help you feel your best. Question 1. Can eating seasonal foods really make a difference for my gut? Absolutely, and it's one of the simplest ways to support your microbiome. Seasonal foods like pumpkins, beets, and squashes are packed with diverse fibers that feed different types of beneficial gut bacteria, promoting a balanced microbiome. This variety is key because different microbes thrive on different nutrients, and fall's bounty naturally provides a range of prebiotics that align with what your body craves in cooler months. For example, the pectin in apples or the inulin in parsnips nourishes specific bacteria that help reduce inflammation and support immunity. Start by adding one seasonal food to your meals daily, like roasted carrots with dinner or a sliced apple as a snack, and you'll likely notice smoother digestion and steadier energy within a week. Question 2. I love beans and fall soups, but they make me so bloated. Any tips to help? Beans are a fantastic source of fiber and protein, but they can cause bloating if not prepared properly, especially in hearty fall dishes like chili or lentil soup. The culprits are often complex sugars that some people struggle to digest. To make beans easier on your gut, soak dried beans overnight in water with a pinch of baking soda to break down those sugars. Then rinse thoroughly before cooking. Cook them until very soft, as an undercooked bean are hardest to digest. Adding digestive spices like cumin, fennel seeds, or ginger to your recipes can also calm your stomach and reduce gas. Try starting with smaller portions, like a half-cup serving, and pair with a bitter green like arugula to aid digestion. Over time, your gut may adapt, especially if you increase fiber gradually. Question number 3. How often should I eat fermented foods to support my gut? Fermented foods are a great way to introduce live probiotics, and you don't need a huge amount to see the benefits. Aim for a small serving daily. Think 2 to 3 forkfuls of raw sauerkraut or kimchi, a half cup of plain kefir, or a few spoonfuls of unsweetened Greek yogurt. Consistency is more important than quantity, as regular doses help maintain microbial diversity. For example, add a dollop of yogurt to your morning oats, or a side of kimchi with dinner. If you're new to ferments, start with one serving every other day to let your gut adjust, and choose unpasteurized options for live cultures. Pairing ferments with prebiotic-rich foods like roasted squash amplifies their effects, creating a happy, thriving gut ecosystem. Question number 4. I'm worried about holiday indulgences wrecking my gut. Any advice? Holiday treats, think pies, cookies, and cocktails, are part of fall's joy, but they can disrupt gut balance if overdone, as sugar and alcohol feed less friendly microbes. To enjoy without derailment, balance indulgences with gut-supportive choices. Before a big meal, have a fiber-rich snack like sliced veggies with hummus to stabilize blood sugar. During meals, include bitter foods like a kale salad with lemon dressing to stimulate digestion. Limit alcohol to 1 drink and sip water alongside to stay hydrated. Post-indulgence, reset with a probiotic-rich breakfast like kefir with berries or a prebiotic-heavy lunch like roasted root veggies. A gentle walk after eating also helps regulate digestion and blood sugar, keeping your gut happy through the festive season. Last question, number 5. Can poor gut health really affect my mood in the fall? Yes, And it's all about that gut-brain axis, as we mentioned earlier. Your gut produces most of your serotonin, which regulates mood, and a balanced microbiome supports this process. When dysbiosis occurs, say from too many sugary treats or stress, it can disrupt serotonin production, leading to feelings of anxiety, low mood, or irritability, which can feel worse in fall's darker days. To support your mood, focus on fiber-rich seasonal foods like sweet potatoes and apples, and add small amounts of ferments daily. Reducing stress through practices like journaling or evening rituals can also help, as stress hormones like cortisol can throw off gut balance. Try tracking your mood alongside with your diet for a week. You might notice that days with more gut-friendly foods leave you feeling lighter and more upbeat. The takeaway this week: fall seasonal foods are a delicious opportunity to nourish your gut microbiome, boosting digestion, mood, and immunity as days shorten. This week's gentle step: add one gut-friendly seasonal food to your meals every day. Maybe it's roasted butternut squash with dinner, a spoonful of sauerkraut alongside lunch, or pumpkin spiced oats to start your morning. Pick one, stick with it for a week, and notice how your body responds. Small, consistent steps are the foundation of lasting gut health. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this encouragement. Your body is not just a biological machine, it's a temple. In 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 19 to 20, Paul writes, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit? Therefore honor God with your bodies." When we nourish our gut with seasonal produce, with fiber and with balance, we're not only supporting our microbiome, we're honoring God's design. Science shows us the how. Fiber lowers inflammation, fermented foods support good bacteria, but Scripture gives us the why, to live fully with joy as caretakers of the bodies entrusted to us. That's it for today's Sipping on Wellness. If this cozy dive into gut health sparks some inspiration, share it with a friend who loves fall flavors or could use a faith and wellness boost. Make sure to subscribe to keep those tips coming, and head to winewalkswellness.com for my free fall and winter reset protocol. Until next time, stay nourished, stay cozy, and choose wellness, one gentle pause at a time.